I hear the aircraft, I hear the skipper. They're running in from the right-hand side. Please welcome Team Raven. Pulling straight up into what they call their delta loop. Led from the front as always by Sid Shirley. Super champion, so more about him and the rest of the team in detail a little later on. But what you're seeing here is an absolute masterclass in formation flying. It's quite a big wing to fly. Frequently, the guys on the outside struggling a bit in some of these turns because all the speed's slightly different, whether you're at the top or the bottom, and how much G you're pulling. Coming back in this side now, good opportunity as Sid brings the team back into the underside pass. And there you go, the little cadence you hear in all formation teams there, or when the action or changes to the formation is all made on the very, very last tone that is expressed from the last syllable of the final word. So you hear the smoke going on and off. The reason for that, of course, is to ensure that you've got enough smoke to last you throughout the whole display. So, whilst the rest of the team form into box on the right-hand side, coming in, Ravens 4 and 5 to break. Executing a super roll there, breaking out onto what we call the 45, giving us a quarter clover, the 45 being our left and right angles. If you hear anybody refer to the B-axis, that's a straight line out in front of you, and the A-axis, that's the team are coming in now from the right-hand side, is left to right or right to left, all the way along the seafront. Sid now bringing them in box for the barrel roll.
Rolling left now.
Just see how calm that is. Each of them doing their very best to replicate every maneuver in the slightest, lightest possible manner of the leader himself. And that's what keeps them in that formation. Very economic as well, but also, as you can see, supremely well designed for aerobatic. As they break out to the left now, keep your eyes on the main team as they come back in for the Cyclone. Sid leading the display team, an ex-Royal Air Force fast jet pilot, well over 5,000 hours now, has done multiple tours on the Tornado F3 as well as a QFI on the Hawk and the Grob Tutor as well. We're going to see one of those a little later on. And now more latterly on the Grob 120 TP Prefect. There's the current training aircraft. He's currently serving as a reservist QFI and flight commander on the University of Wales Air Squadron at St Athan in South Wales. Keep your eyes now on the main crowd wind. Absolutely critical that they fly as precisely as possible, and of course it's all about energy management at the same time. Coming in now, what I referred to earlier on is the B-axis, the one going straight in there in delta formation, coming up for a wonderful split called the vertical split.
Go.
And there's the call. What a lovely sight. Flying immediately alongside Sid is Pete Wells, of course, hugely well-known guy, tall almost, well over 6,000 hours, soloed in his 16th birthday. Very, very popular Oxfordshire, and he is the go-to man if you want to repair one of these sharp little shooters. Good cross coming up. This is Ravens 4 and 5 now performing their crossovers. Gerald Williams, well-known professional rugby player from South Wales, also played in New Zealand and South Africa. A big beast of a man, a hugely entertaining chap, really competent pilot. And in the other aircraft, Russ Eatwell, he is indeed accumulated well over 15,000 hours. Many of that, of course, during his time with the Royal Navy's Fleet Air Arm. Team now exiting on the right-hand side. Keep your eyes peeled now on Ravens 4 and 5 coming in for their battle loop. This refers to the battle positions that you adopt in military training and of course in combat as well. Far enough away so that you get a good sight right around the horizon for looking out for any oppositions. Now keep your eyes back now on Ravens 1, 2, 3 and 6 coming.
Ready, break, go.
Absolutely outstanding. So while they're braking and repositioning, Ravens 4 and 5, Russ and Gerald will come back in for a tail chase loop. Now this is also part of training as well. The tail chase, absolutely important for, of course, fighter training in the later years, but this time just replicating it by pulling up now. And this will be the first of 2 loops. So neatly done by 4 and 5. That's yachts you can see bobbing about way out into the ocean now. Rolling into a barrel roll.
Throttling back. Quick and dirty.
And wonderful repositioning, you notice there into l'echelon for that excellent break. Let's dedicate this heart to the one you love. And you can hear the wonderful chitter chat in the background, absolutely brilliant. Coming in from our right hand side, look high and up there, you see the smoke is on. Coming in now for what they call the crocodile loops. I think it's a delightful manoeuvre. And to perfection, absolutely delightful. Now you see the other aircraft in the sky all doing their best now to quickly reposition with the rest of the team. And the one man right at the end who's going to get in there last, I haven't mentioned yet, that is of course Raven 6 and Mark Southern. Now he is my trade and airline pilot, the Tornado GR1, and also the JP in the instructional role. But the team now back in, and you see, look, just getting in the nick of time from the left-hand side. This is a wonderful manoeuvre. Sid leading them now into what we call the twizzles. Utterly delightful manoeuvre, really smoothly done. And they'll be bumping around, of course, there. You're feeling this wind on your faces as you're sitting there watching this. Well, I can assure you, they work very, very hard to keep to that precision formation, and it does take an awful lot of commitment and training. So you hear the chit-chat in the background. They're all perfectly forming up, coming in now from the right-hand side. They pull up into what we call a quarter clover, and surprisingly that's only one part, the very first part of doing a full clover manoeuvre, and then a delightful downward bomb burst. So keep your eyes peeled on us. Going into the roll, keeping smooth, keeping tight. The men on the outside there working really hard to keep that formation as tight as possible. And look at the drift as well they're getting. And there it is. And that is Team Raven complete. Absolutely splendidly done. I will pass on your grateful thanks, but you can give them a wave and a cheer.